Welcome to the Ra3 Scripts tutorial of World Builder. I'm going to start off by creating a new text document in my map folder where my map is saved and rename it to map.str. I've already made a file called map.str, so I'm just going to open it with Notepad. What this will allow us to do is display some text in-game. On the first line, you've got a title. On the next line, in quotes, you've got what you want to show up in-game. Then on the third line, you've got an end, which ends the text that you want to say in-game. You need an end for each title you have. Another thing you can do is use a backslash, not Z, and N, and what that means is new line. So, welcome to my map, have fun. Have fun will be on a different line than welcome to my map. You'll notice on this one, it has script before the text. Now I'm going to show you what that does in a minute. So I'm going to save that and open World Builder, and then open my map. You have to make sure that you open your map after you made changes to map.str to make sure this script bit works, which I'll tell you in a minute, but it doesn't matter if you don't have the script bit. It's just showing you what it does. Okay, now click on the Edit Scripts button, and this is your scripting area. These are all your folders. Your scripts can go in any one of the folders, but I'm just going to start with a neutral. You can create a new folder for your scripts. You can select if you want it active or not. If it's not active, the script won't work, obviously. You can create a new script. We'll go into this in a second. You can copy a script or copy a folder, which copies all the scripts and the coding. Now we're just going to, you can delete a folder or delete a script. Validate, that checks if the validation is correct, but I won't bother too much with that. You can export your scripts, including all the texture on the map, all the player locations, all your scripts, and when you import it, it will import all those things from your map. So that can be useful if you want to use that. Okay, let's start. When you open your script, you can rename your script, so I'm going to call it intro. The subroutine won't check the script conditions and will go straight to the actions if true, but you need to call the subroutine. They are useful if you're going to use multi-lines of script over and over again. So you can just run the subroutine instead of copying all the lines again and again when you're going to reuse it all the time. Script is active, that's obvious. It means will it be active? Obviously, you can enable or disable a script in code as well, and you can just right click on it, and the X means it's disabled, otherwise it's active. You'll notice that here it says NS, that means not subroutine, the A means it's active, and the D stands for deactivate upon success. These straightforward active when you're against an easy, normal or hard enemy. The evaluate script, you can evaluate it every frame or every so and so seconds. So like if we have it set to 2 seconds and uncheck deactivate upon success, so it will keep on going and it will check every 2 seconds the script condition and check if it's true or not. Yeah, if you want a script only to work the once, make sure deactivate upon success is checked. Right, so your script conditions. If these are true, then you can get some lines of code to work. If true, that means it will always work no matter what. Right, and you will have a new condition. Edit, that will edit the one that's highlighted. You can copy, which I'll show you when I've actually made one. Oh wait, no. Yeah, copy and then paste. You can delete, and you can click the OR button. I'll tell you what OR does in a minute. So I'm going to click new, and actually I'm just going to say if true. So the actions if true, I'm going to go into the scripting section, and then I'm going to click on the timer tree and seconds countdown timer set. Set TMR1 to expire in 3.5 seconds. So you can use a decimal or a whole number if you want. So now I'm going to create another new script and call it intro2, for example. I'll actually call it intro message. Right, now I'm going to say if, and I'm going to edit it and change it to if timer expired, yeah, sorry. And I'm going to select timer 1, which is the time I just made, and click OK. If I want, I can have another condition, say player owns player 1 has greater than or equal to 2 of the Allies' anti-ground aircraft. Let's say that. I could also change this to player 2, 3, 4, or 5, or at the top there's first human player, or human players, or players, and this player. This player means it will happen to where the person who owns the script. So say the script is in player 1's folder, player 1 has greater than or equal to 2 anti-ground aircraft. You can also say not, so if not player 1 has greater than or equal to 2, so if they have less than, basically. So you'll see that it makes an AND, so if timer 1 has expired and player 1 doesn't have greater than or equal to 2 of those units, then go to the actions if true. Or you can click the move down button and it will create a OR. So if timer 1 has expired, or player 1 doesn't have greater than or equal to 2 of those units, then go to the actions if true. Or you can move up, of course, and delete the or whatever. But let's just remove that. Right, okay.